Hi there, and welcome to another one of our House of Science taster experiments. This activity comes out of our Rock My World kit. The kit has got all kinds of cool things in it around the structure of the Earth, tectonic plates, earthquakes, even fossils. But we're not going to look at fossils right now. We're going to make a model of the Earth. Now the Earth is a sphere, and we're going to make a baby Earth, if you like, and look at the different layers that the Earth is made up of. So what are you going to need for today's activity? I'll show you. You're going to need 3 different colours of Play-Doh or modelling clay. And it's important that they're different colours. They don't have to be red, orange, yellow like this, just different colours is important. And you're going to need some dirt. Could be sand, could be soil out of the garden. Make sure it's dry, not wet. Luckily it hasn't rained too much here today, so I managed to find some dry dirt in my garden. A couple of tablespoons is plenty. And finally you're going to need some sewing thread, so a thin piece of thread, not string. It needs to be nice and thin, so I just got that out of my sewing kit. So that's what we need to make our model Earth. So we're going to start with the smallest bit of Play-Doh or modelling clay, make it nice and round. Now this is going to be the very centre of our Earth, or the inner core, Next we're going to take our slightly bigger bit, in this case orange, just flatten it out a little bit, and then we're going to wrap it around the inner core. So this layer is called the outer core. Alright, so we wrap it in nice and tight, make it all nice and smooth. So now we have 2 layers all done, an inner core and an outer core. And you guessed it, next we take the slightly bigger bit and we flatten that out as well. And then we wrap our other bit in there and wrap it all the way around, trying to get an even layer of the third and final colour to wrap our Earth up and close it all in. If you haven't got any Play-Doh, this is a great time to make some. We're all stuck at home. This is my kitchen. Nice to have you here. Okay, so there's our 3 layers. So we have our inner core, our outer core, and this yellow layer, in this case it's yellow for me, is called the mantle. The mantle. Now finally, we're going to roll our Earth in the dirt or sand. We're going to push it down, cover it completely in dirt. There we go, try and get it to stick nicely. Cover up all the yellow if I can. Now this dirt is representing the crust. That's the outside layer of the Earth. That's the layer we live on. And the crust is made of rocks and soil, all the things that support the land and the oceans as well. Under the oceans there's rocks. So yep, that's the crust. Alright, you can see why I've got a plate here. Oh, there we go. So here's our Earth, or our model Earth. Now, next thing we're going to do is wrap our string around the Earth and wrap it nice and tight and pull carefully. And ta-da! We have cut our Earth in half. How cool is that? So now we can clearly see the layers that were used to make our model Earth. We've got the red inner core, the orange outer core, and the yellow mantle. And on the outside is our crust. So there we have our model Earth. Now for a bit of extra research for the older kids amongst you, you can look into how big these layers actually are in our Earth. How many kilometres thick is each layer? What's the thickest layer? What's the thinnest layer? Are all of these layers in the Earth solid? Or is one or more of them actually a liquid? And what's the crust made of? Look how thin it is. Fascinating stuff. We hope you enjoy learning about the structure of the Earth. Have a great day.